Young, and the Restless weekly spoilers find Kyle Abbott furious and lashing out during the week of July 3rd to 7th, 2023. Also, someone is hopeful while another spirals on YNR. Take a look into next week with all new spoilers for the CBS Sudzer. Young and the Restless next week. Kyle Abbott blindsided. Next week on YNR, Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, is in for a major shock when his dad, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, calls him to his office. Jack tells Kyle that because he and Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, are separated, he wants him to resign from Marchetti. Jack says Marchetti is all Summer has left now, and he thinks it's best that Kyle step down. Of course, this blindsides Kyle, and he's appalled that his father would choose Summer over him. In the end, Kyle agrees, but is still furious with Jack on Young and the Restless. He's also still livid with Summer and feels attacked and alone. Plus, he thinks Jack is trying to push him and Summer back together. But Kyle goes to great lengths to impress Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver. So it looks like he will continue to see the beautiful vixen, and Kyle may soon revert to his bad boy ways. Later, Audra has her hands full also when Victor Newman, Eric Braden, tests her at Newman Enterprises. Then, Summer faces fallout from her actions. And on the 4th of July, a classic Young and the Restless episode will air. YNR spoilers, Nick and Adam face off. Also on Young and the Restless next week, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, continues to struggle. First, Nicky Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, takes him by surprise. Then his father, Victor, catches him off guard also. Later, his brother Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, forces him to make a choice. Then, Nick seeks advice from Sharon Newman, Sharon Case. And later, Adam makes quite the impression on Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope. But is it good or bad? More YNR spoilers find Sharon ready for a fresh start. She wants to put Cameron Kirsten, Lyndon Ashby, behind her. However, what he left her will change her life and force her to make some tough choices. So, she may not be free of him for a while. Elsewhere, Devin Hamilton, Brighton James, surprises his sister, Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil. Then Lily makes a daring move on Young and the Restless. Perhaps it's business-related. Or it may involve her love interest, Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziade. Also, someone makes Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, a surprising offer. The shocks keep on coming on YNR. Don't miss it to see what the future holds for Kyle Abbott on the CBS soap opera, Young, and the Restless spoilers show Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, and Summer Newman, Hunter King, return for the Astoria, wedding the week of October 11th to 15th. Also, Devin Hamilton, Brighton James, voices his frustrations. It no doubt has something to do with the situation around Dominic and Abby Newman, Melissa Ordway, on the CBS soap opera. The Young and the Restless week ahead, Summer Newman's surprise return as Kyle Abbott's new wife. While their wedding did not air, Summer Newman and new husband Kyle Abbott return to YNR. Kyle arrives with his wife in Tuscany for the big Astoria nuptials. Kyle has been name-dropped along with Summer for weeks. We last saw Kyle Abbott at Summer Newman's side via a video chat scene. Now, Kyle married Summer and they're happily living in Milan with his son Harrison Locke, Kellen Enriquez. However, this could be their last appearance for a while. Neither Michael Mueller and Hunter King were unable to reach an agreement with Young and the Restless to continue their contracts as Kyle or Summer. However, these are the first scenes they return to tape as Summer Newman in scenes with her hubby Kyle Abbott. How can you tell? Mueller's rocking a tight, shaved haircut that he got after they exited the CBS soap. In a recent interview, Hunter revealed she's gone back to college, but hopes to pop up as Summer, along with Kyle, now and then. So, say hello and goodbye to Kyle Abbott and his wifey Summer, at least for now. Kane's not going to stop, and now he's got Amanda working on it too. Plus, Daniel agrees to do what Mariah asks him to do regarding Tessa. Claire considers whether she wants to move forward with Kyle, but Holden is staying very close in her periphery. Claire may take Victoria's advice and consider a fresh start with Kyle. Jack and Diane debate their Billy and Victor problem and the best approach to protect themselves from Victor and Billy and his gambling nature. The big question is how Summer Newman will react if she spots redhead Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, lurking around the wedding uninvited. Young and the Restless Scoops promises summer will be front and center with Kyle Abbott during their short time back on screen. Fans miss seeing Kyle with Summer Newman. So, they even started an online petition for the return of the couple. Unfortunately, YNR hasn't changed course. So, enjoy Skyle while you can. Devin Hamilton had enough in YNR Weekly Spoilers. Devin vents his frustrations soon on the Young and the Restless. The handsome record company executive is supportive of Abby Newman's struggles with her newborn son. He rushes to the rescue whenever Abby calls. His bond has grown with his biological son. So far, his girlfriend and Hillary doppelganger, Amanda Sinclair, Miss Hale Morgan, has been understanding and kind during the entire situation. However, she may get an earful as Devin expresses his unhappiness. He is frustrated that Chance Chancellor continues to be MIA for months on Young and the Restless. Chance missed the entire pregnancy. He is now away for the first weeks of his son's life. Devin Hamilton is distraught over the fact that Abby is forced to act as a single mother. He thinks Abby needs her husband by her side. YNR Spoilers updates show Devin believes Chance has chosen his job over his family. Will Devin share these feelings with Abby? Or is Amanda the only one to know his true feelings? Young and the Restless News wonder if Devin will take matters into his own hands. He may ask Christine Williams, Laura Lee Bell, to get an urgent message to the undercover agent demanding he come home. Young and the Restless Weekly Spoilers. Victor prepares to walk Vicky down the aisle. The drama will be in full swing next week as family and friends gather for Victoria Newman's, Amelia Heinley, wedding to fibbing Ashland Locke, Richard Berge. With so much on the line, viewers wonder if the ceremony will actually happen on Young and the Restless. Currently, all signs point to yes. Ashland has made his final confession to his fiancée. He has nothing left to hide. Ash stunned her by what he had to say. But Vicky seems determined to say, I do. But her conniving ex-husband, Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, makes a last-ditch effort to convince Victoria to change her course. However, the bride has already made up her mind to marry Ashland. But is she following her heart? Or are her actions an attempt to shield Newman Enterprises? Nonetheless, Victor Newman, Eric Braden, is ready to walk his daughter down the aisles on Young and the Restless. Will the mustache see this through? Soap Dirt readers are in for an exciting week October 11th to 15th. Although the bridge should be the center of attention, no doubt viewers' eyes will also focus on Summer Newman's return as Mrs. Kyle Abbott with her newly minted husband on the CBS Sudzer.